So before beginning, if you like this kind of content, what should they do?
Hit that bell for notifications, subscribe, check out my comic book. It's the Kids of the USFO. It's so awesome. Go to our shop.
Go to our shop too? Oh yeah, I forgot to bring that up. You can get our prints. What do you think about those?
Yeah, that's so cool.
That's so cool. More on that at the end of the video. So Facebook does something else to garner negative headlines. Wow. Aren't you surprised? I sure am. Hey there. So today we are definitely looking at social media platforms that go out and do something ridiculous. Brought to you, of course, by any day that happens to end in Y. Today we have actually seen two things that have come from Facebook. One of them I'll talk about in just a second. But this is actually a very important one in my opinion. Why? Because I think that this is motivated because of something else that transpired not too long ago. Now, if you've never heard of Bubba Fest, that's okay. I mean, this is an up-and-coming convention. I want to call them an anime convention, but there's so much more. This is basically a Southern-type Comic-Con. That's the way that they advertise themselves. Where, if you think about wanting to say Chuck Norris, you want to go see him. You want to see Vic Mignogna. You also want to go in and, see something about racing or maybe wrestling, something like that. Yeah, it might all be under that roof plus more. It's kind of unique when it comes to that con circuit, and it's something that actually was received very, very well. Now, something that was very interesting about this is it also highlighted a specific mentality that's indicative of the place that hosts them. This convention, it was told to disinvite a certain person because of social media, because, well, accusations on social media. Therefore, you got to burn a life down. Now, there were a lot of conventions that were hit that way. Of course, we're talking about Vic Mignogna. And, well, when these conventions were hit with it, many of them folded. In fact, you saw all but one at the beginning do that, with Anime Matsuri standing their ground. But as time progressed, you saw other conventions stepping out and saying, yeah, that's not going to transpire. Hawaii Fest, they did that. We saw, of course, what happened with Kamea-Con. And now, we're looking at Bubba Fest as well. Now, when Bubba Fest did this, they garnered some attention because they not only said, yeah, we're going to do what we want to do here, but they called out people that were brigading against them. They were very vocal about that, saying pretty much that the people that were doing that, they were not acting in the best interest of the convention because they didn't give a crap about said convention. Now that's true. If you look at any of these conventions out here, that's pretty much the point. Now we're seeing yet more waves roll in, and you tell me if this stuff is tied to that or not. Because, when I look at that and I see smoke, well, I'm thinking maybe there's fire. Now it was posted by Gothic Sushi. Props to Gothic Sushi there as well. This was somebody that has brought out stuff and has actually taken lumps for dealing with the crazies also. But Bubba Fest, please read. This is important. Facebook has slashed my event's daily ad spending limit to $25. It was $1,500 at one point. Good God. Slashed, you talk about pretty much killing their budget there. I inquired why, and they said it was because the name and theme of the event Bubba Fest, a Southern Comic-Con, was, quote, inherently racist and exclusionary. Their words. I was absolutely livid and intend to push this in both media and the courts. Please do what you can by liking my page and its posts and sharing the heck out of them. Tag your friends and family and encourage them to do the same. My event has nothing whatsoever to do with race, nationality, politics, the culture war, or anything like that. It's about having fun, safe weekend where people can come, meet their heroes, and enjoy the company of thousands of fellow fans. This is typically the first step Facebook takes when silencing voices and opinions they don't like. And I have little doubt that when this news breaks, they're going to shut the page down entirely. So please visit the website at BubbaFest.com and sign up for the email list to receive updates. It could very well soon become the only way we have of reaching fans, since Facebook also owns Instagram. Wow, that's a big impact there. Now, like I said, there can be one of two ways that this pops up, but normally what transpires with this, somebody reports them. They report them for ists, or they report them as phobes. They go in, and I mean, well, when you look at this, it does seem very discriminatory, doesn't it? Oh my God, you have the word Bubba. You have that associated with Southern. Therefore, I mean, really, is that what we're going to fly with there? Are we going to talk about them posting over and over again about conventions and about people that would be there, saying that's somehow exclusionary? I mean, really, let's take a look at what they post, just to show you what kind of monsters they are. So this is Bubba Fest's homepage. I mean, when we look at it, oh my God, look at that. I mean, we're talking about no white in the headline here whatsoever. So, of course, they're probably Easterphobic. I mean, man, that says it right there. I mean, seriously, what's the problem? Hey, y'all. Y'all indeed. Because you hadn't heard. Photo op, autograph, and VIP experience tickets for Chuck Norris are now available. Oh my gosh. Yep, that's definitely monstrous. How about this one here? Man, talking about Beth Chapman and how terrible the stuff that happened was with her trying to pay homage to somebody. Yep, terrible stuff there, right? Welcome actor, singer, writer, and director Mark Ryan to Bubba Fest 2019. So you can see that advertisement. And again, the reason I'm doing this is to make a point, because Facebook, they're trying to silence and trying to take away something from people. So, I mean, when you're looking at this, exactly look at what they're putting out here. Here's another welcoming. So you have yet another person that is tied to something. Oh, here's another welcoming, and so on. I mean, you get this picture here. This is all they post. They don't post about anything else. They don't go out and post about politics. They don't post about division. The only reason that they became part of a discussion that went anywhere else, really, was because we saw, wait for it, people coming to their page to start something. That's right. They didn't go out and pick a fight. People tried to bring a fight to their door. Now, for that, of course, they're being censured. Now, I'm sure you can see how wrong that is. I mean, when you look at this announcement, you can see that there is something inherently wrong here. We know how these things start to. We know how social media fires, they end up burning and trying to prevail. And good people, they have to stand up and they have to say, yeah, this is not going to happen. That's what I'm asking folks like yourself to do. I'm asking you to share this. I'm asking you to get word out, making sure that this response, Facebook and the other people that have started it, that's not the end-all be-all. We need to show people that, well, we can be in their corner. We can actually make a difference. They shouldn't have to go out and worry about this sort of mess. Now, this year, too, I'll note that Yellow Flash is definitely going to be there. He has already set it up. He has confirmed that, so that is a go. Nick Rekieta, again, there is some, maybe not, but he said on the live stream, 99% sure that he would be there. So, going on that, yeah, if you want to be there, definitely too, folks. For myself, I'm going to try to be there. Again, I've talked about stuff that's coming up soon, and I do not want to lay down down some kind of plan and then have something come up. I don't want to mislead people, but still, I'm going to try to make it out there. But even if I didn't, I mean, you have people that are there. There will be a lot of fun. So anyway, make sure that you share this. Make sure that you let Bubba Fest know that you appreciate them. And, if you're going there, put out the word. If you're somebody that wants to see a fledgling enterprise go out and succeed, be more successful than last, well, they need your help. They definitely do when their advertisement is being cut back. But anyway, let me know what you think about this stuff. Now, if you like this kind of content too, make sure that you're subbed. Make sure you hit that bell for daily notification and check out the links in the description if you'd like to go further. There are a few options there if you want to help out. One of them, though, this one, if you want to help out the channel, this one definitely, it would be the way to go. Why? Because this sends a message. The message with this is we're laughing at gatekeepers. The ones that say we cannot make our endeavors possible. Yeah, we can. This is the case of The Littlest Umbrella. All ages love crafting and tell, meaning for everyone, along with another comic edition. You'll see that if you scroll down through there. You'll notice the Goody Bird. That is a satirical approach to all things comics that we have seen. Yeah, that stuff, it needs some laugh track, but also it needs an homage to success that we're seeing. I mean, this stuff, it is success. So again, thank you. Also, I want to thank you for showing up. I want to ask you for your comments here, pro or con. You don't have to agree with what we're saying here, although I would think that this is not a very controversial message. Bubba Fest, they didn't do anything wrong. It looks like, however, that the platform out there, that certain people that like deplatforming, yeah, you know how that comes together. But anyway, leave comments, and ending this, I want to note that I appreciate you. Many a person these days forget who empowers their endeavors, and that is beyond repugnant. They need a reminder of that, and they're getting one as they see their wallets emptying, as they see people turning away from them. Well, if you're showing up for this thing, I want to remind you that people do see you here. Out there, that's not supposed to be the norm. And it doesn't have to be. You can ask for professionalism and you can be given it. So anyway, I want to end like I always do by saying that I do appreciate you. Sincerely, thank you for showing up, and we'll do this again soon. Thanks.